Good morning. We visited Tilgate Park yesterday to see a friend, but they weren't there, and we thought we would go for a ride on the Ferris wheel. Be nice to see the park from the sky. Anyway, we get to where you pay and the music is blasting out. Put the decibel meter on my phone and it's going up to 99 decibels. Now, I asked a young man in the box, can you turn it down please? I've got a meeting later, I don't want my ears blasting. Anyway, they turned it down a little bit, we got on the ride and it appears they turned it up again. Now, 99 decibels is pop concert loud. This is a family park, Tilgate Park, where you've got wildlife, people enjoy the serenity of the place, and you've got these pilgrims running this Ferris wheel blasting the music out. Now, after we got off the ride, I spoke to a couple who were going to take their kids on it and I told them about this. They changed their minds. They told me you could hear the music the other side of the riverbank blasting out. Anyway, back a bit, we got to the end of the ride and I said to the guy, that was just too loud. Anyway, I didn't want to get into an argument. We're having a lovely day. I walk away and Susan says there's somebody following you. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'll deal with this. So I turn round and this guy stopped in his tracks and he was holding a decibel meter in his hand. I know because I have one. Telling me the music was not that loud and my decibel meter was inaccurate. Now, I have a decibel meter and I use my phone. I make sure they are both accurate because I play loud guitar music at home and I do not want to annoy my neighbours, get prosecuted or get fined. Simply because it's annoying, and B, if I complain to them about noise they'll say, well, what do you do? So I make sure I am hot on this. Anyway, I phoned the park rangers. I didn't get a park ranger, I got somebody else. I'm not going to name his name. And he said to me that he would go and check the sound. And I said, well, if you're wearing a uniform, they may turn it down if you're there. He assured me he would measure the sound. He informed me the music is supposed to be 80 decibels at source. Well, it wasn't. Now, whether they turned it down after I spoke to the pilgrim who came towards me, because I said I would speak to the council, I do not know. Now, look, I don't mind loud music if I'm at a pop concert, a rave, but a family park blasting out at that sort of volume. And this is the point. People today plug into their own music. People run round the park. People fish at the park. I don't think the fish are going to come to the surface with boom, boom, boom. I really do not get it. Anyway, what I'm going to do is run through my decibel meter sounds on this, and also I will let you hear the music and you will hear how it increases as you get to the bottom, and it is loud. Anyway, my view, I would not go on this. I would not take my kids on this, because young kids subjected to loud music, it affects their little ears. Thank you for watching and I hope you'll find this helpful. However, there's one positive thing. It's not expensive. It's reasonably priced. £6 each. You spin round 3 times. The price is reasonable. If there's a positive thing to say, you have to say it. Thank you for watching. Okay, well, the first thing you'll see is an image showing the date and the time. Now what you need to do is look at the time on the decibel meter and look at the figure in the middle on the far right. I've included the picture to show that this isn't social media tripe and what I am saying is true. What this Ferris wheel does is it goes around 3 times, and you can see on this recent decibel recording analysis, you can see the way the sound goes right up at 3 times, because that's when you get down to bass on the Ferris wheel. It goes round 3 times. Now, the person at the park said to me it's supposed to be 80 decibels at source. Where you can quite clearly see when we rode this Ferris wheel, it was not. What I've obviously included here is a picture of the Ferris wheel, and you can see how high it is, so you get an idea of how the sound travels. However, it is difficult to show sound on a computer because somebody can play it really low and it's not loud. I play it at half volume on my computer through my system. It gives an accurate increase of how loud the sound is. But I say again, I don't get it. It's a lovely family park. If they turn the music down or not at all, you don't really need it. And there's wildlife there that people go to see and hear. If it was a fair here for the week, fair enough, I get it. But come on, at the height of summer. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this review helpful. Thank you.